Hi, and welcome to Casa Toyota. I'm Doc, and this is the channel where we explore products and life hacks that help you achieve luxury living without the large price tag. Today, we're looking at Starlink alternatives, or where basically you almost need Starlink. If you're a person like me and you like to get away once in a while, you will find yourself in situations where you have limited internet access through mobile phones. And just to be perfectly clear, that usually means that there's one spot, good spot in the property where you get internet access and the rest of the places you do not. In this case, that is the spot where we have internet access. So, is there something that can do the job for less? We'll meet the Cudy LT400. This is an outdoor router that uses a micro SIM to access the internet and generate Wi-Fi through a hotspot that you can share with all your Wi-Fi enabled devices. And the cost right now, it's about $50 in Amazon. So what do you get in the box? You get the main unit that comes with a couple of antennas. I honestly don't know which one does what, or if they both have the same function. You get a very fancy power adapter that we'll check in just a little bit, a Ethernet cable that is just way too short, and you get one of these guys that allows you to wrap the main unit around a pole, which I think we will be using a bit later. What you do not get, and something that you absolutely need, is a micro SIM card. This is very important. If your mobile phone works with an eSIM, obviously you wouldn't be able to really utilize this unit. So do make sure that you can get one of these from your cell phone provider to utilize the unit correctly. Okay, so let's look at the power supply. The power supply, it has a power over Ethernet system. What does that mean? It means that through the Ethernet, it will basically send power pretty much the same way as security cameras over to this unit. So all you have to be careful here is to actually connect your Ethernet cable not to the one that says LAN, but the one that says PoE over here, and then connect this side over to this part. And this fits very snugly, I must say. So, here, it's like here. Am I struggling? Yes, I am. There we are. And one issue that I think it's always very important to make sure you're getting this right is the shiny part, the part that has contacts on your nano SIM. I think I said micro SIM previously. So nano SIM goes face up. So, and this guy just clicks on as you put him in. So let's try and get this in correctly. Okay, here. Yeah. Okay, so once you get there, you just push in and you will hear a click. There we are. It went click. And, well, this is a weather-resistant box, at least. And so everything fits very snugly, and it should be able to accept some rain. We will go over, do a base test with the mobile phone first on the good spot in the property, and then we'll use this guy and see how he works. So, as you can see, I have done a very rudimentary installation out of what seems to be logically the best point, sort of the highest vantage point available. I couldn't really hold that pole correctly to make it any higher. I did try to stick it up further and do a performance test, and I did see an increment in bandwidth. But as it stands, it kind of performs very similarly as you would by holding just your iPhone, or I guess your phone, more or less in the same spot. And that allows me to have that same performance in the good spots, basically throughout the house. So I would say mission accomplished for $50. So well done to Cudy.